What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another season of Discovery Gold Guide. Today we are going to be talking about what is quite possibly the best skinning farm right now, as well as super good for raw gold and super easy to do. If you have mining, it's even better. So stick around, check this out. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon so you get notified every time I come out with a new video. Don't forget to hit the Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. And yeah, let's hop right into it. So, here's what we're doing. I am on my hunter. I am in 1K needles. Straight across from the Great Lift-ish is High Perch. Alright, so you've got the wyverns up here. Some of you guys are familiar with this because you got to tame a wyvern to get your kill command or whatever, but these are a little higher level than us. Okay, so they have a really good drop table. They can drop really good greens. They drop grays that sell really well. And on top of it all, there is a vendor right here. So not only do we get to farm right beside a vendor, so when your bag's full of grays, come down here, bonk, go back up, come down here, bonk. You're also going to be getting heavy leather, medium leather, any greens that might drop, and basically any good um, loot you can possibly get from these mobs. They have a really good drop table. It's really similar to the Kolkar guys as far as like the greens and the blues and stuff they can drop. The only difference is you're not going to get silk, but the thing is, on a similar clip, you are going to be getting things that sell for as much or more than silk, right? So you are going to be getting these grays that sell for pretty decent amounts of money, like that one, 2 silver 17, right? And you are going to be getting copious amounts of these things. We're going to be going through here and we are going to be getting grays on grays on grays. And if you're a hunter, this is basically your dream farm. You go through here, you can just go, 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 go. So you can see heavy leather and medium leather off of these level mobs. Um, if you're a hunter, your spec doesn't matter. Just come down here and rip and pepperoni the mobs, right? You know what you're capable of. You really don't have to worry for the most part. There's really nothing down here that's super dangerous, to be completely honest with you. Like, these mobs are not super hard to kill. These mobs are not super, like, tanky. They take a couple of seconds, but only because they're higher level than you. If you have a couple decent pieces from the raid, which I do not. I do have a piece from the raid, but it's a caster helmet just because no casters needed it and I snagged it up. So it makes my heals a little better, I guess. Like, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, so basically you're just going through here and you're doing everything you can be doing. And I will show you when we get up there the route that I take. I will show you all of the different spawn locations for the iron and gold. We can't pick gold yet because we can't get to 155. But we can pick the iron, and iron is, I mean, really good, right? And we're also getting from this farm the if you are a miner, you are going to be getting the heavy stones, which I don't know if you've been paying attention, but heavy stones are the bee's knees as far as what we're selling in the auction house right now. Obviously, you're going to be able to get your waylaid um, supplies off of the mobs. Ideally, you would get one that needed leather. Obviously, if one drops that needs leather, you just delete whatever one's in your bag. Um, I would actually recommend just as you pick them up, deleting them because we want to skim the mobs too, right? Just walking over here, I would like to point out that 2 silver, 50 copper if I vendor it, 1 silver, silver and a half, 5 silver, silver and a half, right? Like, and the cool thing with these are even if you have competition, it doesn't matter because these are quest mobs and they're going to always be up, right? So these mobs are always up, they're always doing what they need to be doing. So if you look up here at the map, oh my gosh, you can see that chests are spawning. I do not have mining turned on for gathermate on here, but I will show you kind of the gist of where they spawn. So you see just around the outside, They spawn around the outside, and they also spawn on these little islands out in the middle. So the only concern you will have with this farm is the high perch matriarch, because he will be level 30 or 31. You can take him out. He is not overly difficult. However, if he is level 31, you will not be able to skin him. That's the only problem. Um, so consorts and wyverns, they're from 27 to 29. You're just going to be getting everything. So you just run around these little circles is literally all you have to do. You just run around these little circles. You just keep dropping the mobs. I'll kill some for a few minutes and let you see kind of how easy this is. See if we get lucky with any drops. If you're wondering what my build is, I just have all 16 of my points in Beast Mastery because Beast Mastery is incredibly strong. Also, if you have Herbalism, you're going to get herbs up here. There's going to be Steel Bloom. Mostly all it's going to be is Steel Bloom, and that is because just the level we're in and where we're at. There's not a lot of different spawns on mountainsides. So if you are familiar with it, you know that. Like I said, my gear is bad. Most of this you can just get from the auction house. I have one item from the raid that's worth a crap, and the rest of my gear is literal greens and the Venom Strike bow, which is incredibly easy to get if you can get a group for Wailing Caverns. Also, if you want, you can go make sure that you're skinning mobs that other people are taking out if they're doing the escort quests and stuff, but obviously it is not required because we don't really care. We are here for the leathers, but we're also here for the mob drops. So we want to make sure that we're taking the time to drop the mobs. Obviously, if we're running around behind somebody and they leave a mob while we're walking over, we can send our pet in and skin a different mob, right? As you can see, this hunter is doing the same thing I'm doing, but well, he's doing a quest actually. So we don't even have to worry about it. All right, so there's the Patriarch. As you can see, he's level 31. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of avoid him. I'm going to keep my eye on him. When he comes around, I might mark him so I know where he's at. But I don't want to mess with him if I don't have to, because I can't skin him. And skinning the mobs is why I'm here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a mark on him so I can pay attention to where he's at. And I'm going to go over here and just come around behind him because he won't aggro to me, right? So as I was saying, these spots around through here, all of these cubby holes are going to be spots where mining nodes can spawn. I know if you've been watching since I've been in here, you've already seen a couple. It's super fine. That guy has pulled the Patriarch. I'm sure he will take it out. I do not have a problem taking them out myself. So here's the second little cubby hole. I'm going to show you all the cubby holes so you kind of know where everything is and what it looks like, but we're really not too worried about it. It's literally, you can just run around wherever there's a mob up, go tag it, and then drop it, and then you don't have to worry about it, right? There's 4 little cubbies total. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's really all you have to do. Just go tag mobs as you see them. Make sure if you have competition, you're using an ability that will tag, because you don't want to give away your mobs if you don't have to. But like you can see, there's more than one of us here, and there's still plenty of mobs for everybody. So you don't have to worry about competition. You're never going to be in a situation where you're not getting mobs. You don't ever have to be like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to farm. Be like, oh cool, somebody else is down here hanging out, maybe I won't get ganked. Right? You don't really have to worry about it. So right there, look, gold vein, bang. Obviously, if you get unlucky and all of your nodes that you're coming up with are gold, you might want to see if you can get invited to a different layer, because you're not going to be able to pick the gold, right? But other than that, you are good to go. As you can see, we're coming around to the last part of the layer here, the last part of the farm. You just go around, make sure, grab everything, and then as you can see, all of these spots are places that those can farm or can spawn. Grab another one of these, go ahead and throw your hunter's mark up. There you go, right? It's super easy, super chill. You can turn your brain off. And like I was saying, look at this. You're getting jades, which absolute worst vendor for 7 silver. You're getting really good grace, and you're just doing what you can be doing, right? You don't really have to worry about it. This is just a really good farm in general. Check it out. We already have 7 of those, so that's some silvers right there by itself. And then we have our medium leather and we have our heavy leather. So heavy leather selling in the auction house. Medium leather might not be, but like this is a good farm, right? You're going to be getting everything you need here. You can go ahead and do what you need to do. You can go ahead and grab these guys. And as you can see, even with both of us here, there are still plenty of mobs. So after I drop this one, I will go ahead and call it there. That way you don't have to hear me ramble anymore. So yeah, guys, get out and do this one. The more the merrier. If you come down here with a buddy, maybe you have skinning and he has mining, and you just want to run around and dunk them just as a group farm, that is also acceptable, right? Like there's no reason not to. But anyways, on that one, I'm going to farm this for a little bit, and I'm going to make a little bit of money. So I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button, and yeah, we'll see you soon, guys.